Hello everyone, it's Alina. Welcome to my Soap General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Learn the future plans for your beloved Port Charles establishments. General Hospital spoilers for the week of February 12 to 16 reveal that characters will be celebrating anniversaries, getting into trouble, and much more. This will be a week you won't want to miss. Everyone knows that Dex Evanhofer actually worked for Michael when he was Sonny's go-to guy, a fact that sheds light on his behavior here. He was paid under the table in return for gathering damning information against the mob boss. He and Sonny have been through a lot together, but Dex has been more important to his employer as of late. However, in the sake of safeguarding Sonny, Dex and Michael are once again in cahoots. Michael went so far as to deposit funds into Dex's bank account. Brick will unearth suspicious clues if he is worth the large sums of money that Sonny pays him. Suddenly, this potential situation might not hold much water. Sonny's suspicions will thrust Dex into a difficult predicament. It might also make Sonny very angry, and if everybody who watches GH knows, a furious Sonny is a dangerous Sonny. Ava feels isolated because of the chaos in Nina's world, the death of Austin Gatlin Holt, Nicholas's incarceration, and Trina struggles with sorrow. Sure, she lives with Sonny, but he's kind of distracted these days. So, Ava finds up seeking out a friend. Does Nina make time for her, or does Ava turn to someone else? Consider Ava this week's truth teller, life coach, and therapist, all packaged into one wonderfully adorned package. First, she doles out advice to her roomie. What does Sonny need her help with? After all, Ava specializes in heated messes. She's dealt with so many in her life, why not shed some light for Sonny? Second, she strives to impart insightful words on Joss. The bond between these two has thawed. Will Joss accept Ava's counsel? While Sam gets called on to employ her significant private investigation skills at a moment's notice, her major priorities are her kids. She and Dante are forced to go into protective mode when they find out that Danny is in peril. It's Valentine's Day, meaning it's time to celebrate Curtis and Portia's first anniversary. Remember that wedding? Well, the last year has been hella stressful, what with the dramatic manner their wedding ended, then Curtis's subsequent wrath over Portia keeping Trina's paternity a secret, and can't forget an unknown gunman shot and paralyzed Curtis. Yeah, Portia and Curtis opt to party hard and appreciate that the fact they're still together is a major accomplishment. Finally, Anna's the new commissioner of the Port Charles Police Department, and she's been busy fighting the good fight with Jordan, who's attempting to find out who shot Curtis. All that business and badassness takes a momentary hold in order to deal with Valentin. What happens when the two cross paths again? General Hospital has engaged a new head writing duo, Patrick Mulcahy and Elizabeth Court, to take the soap into an exciting new future. As they take on the massive challenge, here are 7 movements they need to consider, including a few options for Jason Morgan's comeback. Let's reverse all the career swaps the former head writing regime made in the name of storytelling. Have Carly return to her role as co-owner of the Metro Court, and let Nina take back the reins at Crimson. Figure up a mechanism for the disbarred Alexis to apply for reinstatement sooner than the 5-year waiting period, so she can practice law again. After Curtis gets back on his feet, have him sell the Savoy and return to his more thrilling PI business. 2. In addition to shifting characters' jobs, the old writing team made a practice of splitting up popular existing pairings to create new ones. While Chase and Brooke Lynn have been a success, others shouldn't have been toyed with. It turns out that the moment is excellent to reconnect Sonny and Carly, and Nina and Valentine, so let's start with that. 3. When Trina found out Curtis was her biological father, she promised it wouldn't damage the bond she had with Taggart, the dad who raised her. However, there's been no report or glimpse of him in months. He and Trina didn't spend a moment together on Thanksgiving or Christmas, nor was Taggart invited to her goodbye party before she left for Paris. It's time to reinstate that relationship. Maybe he can console her about losing Spencer. 4. Lulu has been in a coma for 3 years, leaving Charlotte and Rocco motherless, and Laura without her own daughter. It's time the fiery character finally regains awareness and reclaims her life. With Spencer and Nicholas off the canvas, The relocation would give Laura a cause to focus on while she walks her daughter down the rehabilitation road. Lulu's awakening would also align well with Steve Burton's comeback as Jason. It would be the ideal 1-2 punch to Sam and Dante's stable, but boring relationship. As to where Jason Morgan has been since the tunnel collapse on Cassadine Island, a plethora of things are plausible. A rival crime family has indoctrinated him into doing their bidding, someone malevolent has been holding him captive, he's been suffering from amnesia, or something else. 6. Don't let Rena Sofer or Jane Elliott go anywhere. Their returns as Lois and Tracy, respectively, have made the House of Quartermain must-watch TV. Find a means to keep them front and center in a story or at least on the canvas in some fashion. 7. Lastly, how about a misdiagnosis for Gregory? Do people really want to see someone experience the horrific degeneration linked with ALS or have his family go through the pain and heartache of watching it? Viewers previously weathered the tear-jerking death of Sonny's father, Mike, to Alzheimer's. Having Gregory miraculously spared at the last minute would be enormously gratifying. Perhaps Finn could be important in discovering the medical blunder and save his father, much like another Finn, the bold and the beautiful's Tanner Novlan, who just pulled Eric Forrester back from the edge of death. Do you agree? What else would you like to see occurring in Port Charles? Let us know in the comments below. Will she ever come back to GH, badder than ever? Esme and Spencer went overboard on General Hospital, and while it seems certain that the Cassadine scion, not to mention the grandson of Port Charles Mayor Laura Collins, will make his way back home sooner or later, what about his one-time girlfriend and long-standing adversary, Esme Prince? In the great scheme of things, Esme hasn't really committed that dreadful of a crime. Seduced Nicholas in order to get pregnant, who hasn't done that once or a half-dozen times. Framed Trina for a crime she didn't commit. Some folks make a profession out of that move. Sided with a psychopathic, criminal parent. Sonny's kids have no other options, so if they can all be forgiven, why not Esme? Esme was a superb villainess. Port Charles can always need someone to stir the pot. She shouldn't come back immediately away, but the next time things are feeling too tranquil and placid, she definitely should show up, especially since Esme still has one significant piece of unfinished business. Nick took her son. The only person on Earth Esme really loves unreservedly. There is no way she's leaving her beautiful baby Ace out there alone. He needs his mommy. But going after Ace doesn't mean Esme should reform. The two things don't necessarily go together. In fact, seeking for Ace only begs for Esme to go full scorched earth and destroy anybody who stands in her way. That doesn't simply mean Ace. Consider Ava this week's truth teller, life coach, and therapist all rolled into one divinely accessorized package. First, she doles out advice to her roomie. What does Sonny need her help with? After all, Ava specializes in hot messes. She's dealt with so many in her life. Why not shed some light for Sonny? Second, she attempts to impart wise words on Joss. The relationship between these two has thawed. Will Joss accept Ava's counsel? Spencer is the one who gave the Todd away. He needs to pay for that. Trina backed him. Ditto. And all those nice people of Port Charles who approved of Esme being separated from her kid ought to feel the full power of Esme's fury. While we sit back and fetch the popcorn. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please click like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.